Hey everyone, this is Tori from Nifty Thrifties. Welcome back. In this video, we're gonna go over our sales numbers for last month, the month of June. And while it was my slowest sales month, it was my best sales month because of the high dollar items that we sold. So we're gonna just jump right into it. I've sectioned these out from like platforms where these items sold so that I don't have to be like, this sold on eBay, this sold on Poshmark. So it's not gonna be chronological. So with that said, this first one I'm gonna go into sold towards the end of the month, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. It's this Celine leather dress. It's vintage, it's lamb's leather. It's this beautiful dress that we found at the bins. And so I paid like $1.41 for it. And I tried selling it on my own and then I got impatient. I wasn't getting a lot of traction. And so I just brought it to a consignment shop that has a really good following, a really good location, and they priced it at $5.95 and it sold for that amount pretty quickly. It wasn't right away, but it was a few, maybe 1 or 2 months afterwards. And so I get 60% of that. So that was like $3.57 from that, which is awesome. Next, we're gonna go into my eBay sales. So this first one is Royal Hawaiian Creations Muumuu dress, and it sold for $51. These Rothy's sandals sold for $98.75. Found those at the bins. Great flip. Next is these Bullet Kovic lined motorcycle moto riding denim jeans that we found at the bins a long time ago. I found 2 pairs of these, and this pair sold for $53.95. It did take a while to sell, so that's one thing I'll say, but good profit on that. Also, this Zara New with Tags black midi dress sold for $25. This Gilly camo crossbody bag sold for $23. This Ports 1961 shirt I've had for a long time. It might have sold more quickly, but there was a flaw. I got this at a regular Goodwill like long time ago. It finally sold on eBay for $20. Okay, so this is the most exciting sale that I've ever had, and it was on eBay. It's this Ralph Lauren purple label lambskin leather coat in a men's size large. And we found this at a consignment shop for $40. And luckily Ryan like double checked stuff because he was like, wait, isn't this purple label? Isn't that like one of the highest ones? It is. It's the highest one. It's like, it retailed for $4,000 or around $4,000. And yeah, so we picked it up and we're just like, yes, like we were checking comps and the lowest we saw sold was $200. And so yeah, we picked that up. We were really excited. I priced mine at just under $1,000 and it sold on an offer for $800. And as I got that offer, I was like, okay, like I didn't breathe. I just accepted, and like they paid shortly afterwards and everything was good. It's delivered and they're happy as far as I know. And so that was insane. And I profited, like after all is said and done, $655.50. So that $800 sale is the one to beat from now on. Like I've gone from like about 100, maybe one almost 200 to just like 800. And I'm like, oh my gosh, now that I've tasted that, I want more. So very happy with that. And that is why this is my highest sales month. Next sale on eBay is this Patagonia gray vest, and it sold for $50. This fossil red leather bag took a while to sell. I found it at the bins and it did have a flaw, but it sold for $22.45. These vintage Speedo shorts, such a random find. We found them at the bins and they sold for $13, so I'm not gonna go crazy for that again. Banana Republic silk cashmere top sold for $15. New with Tags universal standard trench coat. We found this at St. Vincent de Paul for $6, and it flipped pretty quickly for about $80, which is great. This Nike RF blue tennis polo shirt. Oh my gosh. Ryan picked this out at our like local thrift shop and we found it for $3. He was checking comps and he was like, oh my gosh, like we should definitely get this. it's not just regular Nike. And so we did, and as soon as I listed it, like I held off on listing it, but then as soon as I did, like it sold same time on all 3 platforms that I listed it on, and I freaked out. And yeah, so I listed it for $64.98 on eBay, and then I listed it for like more and more on Mercari and Poshmark. It sold on all platforms, but the first one that went through was eBay. And so I honored that, messaged the other buyers, and canceled those transactions. Come to find out it was the same buyer, which was kind of weird. And they were just like, this is all I wear. Like, if you have any more of these, let me know. And so like that was super interesting. But yeah, like if you ever find Nike RF, pick it up, check it out. It's like, it has a cult following and it's crazy. It's a tennis. Roger Federer, or Federer, whatever. Federer. Yeah, insane. Less intense than that one were this pair of Athleta fleece-lined pants or leggings, and we got them at the bins and they took forever to sell. They sold for $15.30. Oh, this ocean aqua shape swimsuit I picked up at our local thrift store for like $3, and I was gonna try it for myself, and it just like didn't fit me right, but it did sell for $15, so I'll take it. Charter Club 2-ply cashmere red sweater I've had for a while, and I got it at like Value Village for $3.66, and it sold for $20 here in summer. So it took a while to sell, and it sold in the summer. It also had a few flaws, so I maybe could have gotten more, but I was happy to move that out. Also another sweater that sold in the middle of summer. I wonder if these are like resellers that are picking up stuff for their winter, or if they're just people that are like, I can get this cheaper because it's summer. Yeah, this sweater sold, and it's that rural, like kind of tribal pattern or Aztec pattern. Totem. Okay. Really nice find. I was excited to find it, and I thought I could get more for it, and I don't know. It was sitting for too long. It took up a lot of space. Someone sent me an offer for $25, and I accepted because I was like, well, let's just move it out and start over with something else. There's that bird.
That bird's loud.
That reminds me of like that one. We've definitely filmed stuff with birds, with that bird.
Even though they had a
Quiet on set. In all this, by the way.
It's just like the one at the house.
I see it. It's right there. It's a bluebird. Now we're moving on. These Nike FC pants got at the bins. They sold for $24. I think I had one. Yeah, I had one Mercari sale. Mercari was really bad for me. Yeah, this month. And it got me thinking like, oh, should I just lose it as a platform? I don't know. But then when I look back in the past, it's profited me about $200 each month on average. And so I'm like, okay, I'll still cross list over there and see about it. But yeah, the only thing that sold over there was this pair of FootJoy sneakers that I was just trying to get out because I have so many shoes, and they sold for $16. Got them at the bins, and yeah, just didn't want them anymore. Okay, now we're gonna go on to Poshmark sales. So there weren't many, but we'll just go through them. So first one is this Levi's suede Sherpa-lined coat. Got it on swap.com. Don't recommend. Not a great place to buy stuff, but yeah, I got it for $13.49 and it sold for $50. Next thing, oh, this was a good sale. This was the Hobo International black leather travel bag. And we got it at the bins. I've had it for a while since, I guess I listed it in January. Took about 6 months to sell, but it sold for $180 on Poshmark, which was just brilliant. Very happy about that. Brilliant. And I actually had it priced lower, and then some random person like commented and they were like, you can price this higher because I sold mine for this much. And at first I was like kind of offended, and I was like, don't tell me what to do. But then like I did relist it for higher and just waited and got that sale. So thank you to that random stranger.
Don't tell me how to price my stuff.
Next was this Prana men's yellow sloth t-shirt, which took forever to sell. Got it at the bins and it sold for $15. These Nike Air Zoom Pegasus 36 shoes surprised me. They were Ryan's old shoes and they sold for $65, which is like crazy because I don't even know. He definitely didn't pay. Did you pay that much?
Probably about.
Okay, well then like they kept their retail value.
They kept their
like 100%.
Yeah, like surprisingly well.
Yeah.
And those have been all over the country. Those have been to Arizona before.
Man. All right. Next sale is this Robert Graham shirt that I was so excited to find at Value Village a long time ago, like back in September, and I paid $7 for it, and it took so long to sell. It sold for $32 with discounted shipping on Poshmark. Yeah, it was beautiful, but just no one wanted it. So if it was Ryan's size, I probably would have made him wear it because it was great. Anyways, this Ralph Lauren blue cable knit sweater got at the bins. It sold for $15. 7 for All Mankind Dojo Capris sold for $24 with discounted shipping. Denim and Supply vintage shirt with snap buttons. My mom found this in Southern Oregon at St. Vincent de Paul, and it sold for $35 and discounted shipping. This was a really good sale. It was like a bundle, and someone in the middle of the night, I think, came into my closet and they added a Coach bag that I've had for a long time, and also this Ralph Lauren lamb's wool sweater that has a hole in it, which I disclosed. Both added to a bundle and sent me an offer for $77, which is a good deal for me and for them because I was trying to get rid of these. And so like cost of goods altogether for both of those was $3.41. So with that one transaction, I made $58.19. I was happy about that. Okay, and I had some like real stuff, but not anything crazy, and consignment stuff I'm not going to go over. But the last sale, I think this was the last sale of the month. Yeah, it was. It was on Poshmark, and I'm just shipping it out today. It's this pair of Jimmy Choo boots. I did pay way up for them, but they did sell for $150. So I was happy about that. And so all together, with all of those things, I was just under 2,000. That's like my next goal because I've been making just over 1,000 lately, and I'm just like trying to push that up and up. So I did make $1,962.20. So if I had made like maybe 1 or 2 more, I could have pushed it to 2. But yeah, very exciting. Also because we were out of town for a week and I didn't do as much. I was just kind of lazy this month. So that's the good thing and the bad thing about reselling is that like the work that you do the day of, you don't necessarily see that. It's usually like months later when you're doing nothing, or you can be in the middle of like, you're listing all this stuff, but you're not seeing any sales. So it's not necessarily like consistent of like, I put in a full day of work and I'm gonna see that at the end of my shift. It's very random. So that can be great. That can be awful. But this past month is great. So yeah.
Yeah, but you worked harder.
Yeah.
You worked smarter, actually.
Yeah.
Looking for higher ASP stuff, and some of that stuff ended up selling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so it still paid off even better.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm learning to work smarter, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Let's roll the outro.
Hey, thanks again for checking out this video.
If you learned something or enjoyed what you saw, please take a second to hit that like button. It really helps us out.
And if you want more nifty thrifties in your life, why not subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon to get notified when we make new videos just like this one.
Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.